So let's go over some VOD footage. I just show my thoughts on sharing. So let's just go over to a poll. To this poll, let's. So the main, I feel like the main crux of the mechanic is the other dodges, right? So for this pull, it spawns south first, right? Also, if you could use if you can use the text-to-speech bot in the open VC chat to communicate with me, because I only have 2 monitors, so I don't have the game open. But it spawns south. So what really matters is the first and last position. I'm calling the second position because you're standing there to dodge 3 and 4, right? So the first position we always want to, like on this replay, we want to be on Bravo. And this time it's DPS spread support stack. And the final position is Charlie safe, right? So I'm calling I should be calling 4 here. Yeah. So it's 4 after the first dodge. We wait here. The reason we wait here is because 4, I'm already doing the calculation for you. 4 is the safe spot for the next 2 dashes. So we just hang out at 4, wait for the next 2 dashes to go off. So after this goes off, so now immediately we should be thinking what's our next job, right? So since it was DPS spread, DPS has to stack second and supports have to spread second. So after we move into 4, we wait for the next 2 dashes before moving to Alpha and then following our spread. I think Cassius was just close, or Cassius was in the wrong spot and took the stack. But I think in general, like we all understand the mechanic in theory. It's just like the movement, I think, is the main thing that's getting people, unless I'm misinformed and movement isn't the problem. You could go back to another poll.
I can. Okay, give me a chance, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me grab an annotation pen. I'm just gonna have to use my cursor. Okay. This is too far forward. Okay. So right here, when you see the first one, you should already know that our half room is this side. That part we already do correctly. The next thing you should do is you should pay attention just to the clones, right? So we know that this one is cleaving this half room, which means that whoever is spreading here immediately needs to shift over. So we know that the spread is here, 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 and here. And whoever's on the 2 people that are on this side immediately need to shift over to 3 after their spreads go off. The next thing you pay attention to is the next 2 clones. So this one at A, either he's cleaving same side as the first clone or opposite side. So in this situation, he's cleaving opposite side, which means that you have to shift over to 4 after stopping at 3. So the movement is you're spreading in the first safe zone, then you go to 3. After second cleave, you go to 4, and now you look at the last clone to know where you have to spread in the final half room.
Yeah. The whole point I'm calling the quadrant, I'm calling a quadrant because you immediately know after the clones spawn which quadrant you could use to dodge the next 2 clones, right? I'm trying to say people like the brain power of actually figuring that out, and then that's what I'm calling it.
Yeah. I'm mostly pointing this out for people that need to spread on the unsafe side. So in this situation, it was Picto and Sentra that have the spread on the unsafe side, so they immediately need to go to 3 as soon as the first cleave and their spreads go off. Afterwards, the third clone basically tells you whether you stay at 3 or if you continue moving. I'm surprised you didn't get hit there. So now that you're here, you look at the fourth clone, which tells you the final half room. So I'm looking at this fourth clone and I see, okay, we have to be at A for the half room spread and stack, right? That means that in your head, you have to flip the arena already, and Sapphire should know she has to be by the B marker. Cassius should know he should be by the D marker, and the 2 tanks have to be around A. So here we see Cookie's in the right spot, or Cookie's almost in the right spot, he should be around here. And then Cassius is hanging around in the middle because, oh, that's not right. Cookie should be on this side. So, Cav should be here, Sapphire should be where Cookie's standing, and Cassius should be around D. Does that make sense to everyone?
To be fair, the spread, the actual order of the spread is irrelevant as long as we are spread, but the issue is we aren't.
It sort of matters because, like, you want to go immediately to your spot rather than using eyeballs here, right?
Yeah.
You should know where you have to go before you go there, is my point. But, yeah, that's it.
Eledu said, yeah.
Is there anything anyone wants to add or comment about or anything? Like I said earlier, if our current progress of M8S is any indication of future progress, with our remaining 14 hours or less than 14 hours, we probably won't be able to clear week 1. It's highly unlikely. I ideally want to, and that's why I want to either push for more hours or find time elsewhere to contribute to this, because practice in the instance is way better than practice outside, right? And I'm assuming no one wants to pee off this week 2. So ideally, I just want to push for it. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news or a Debbie Downer about it. I really want us to clear. I really, really do. Alright, let's make this instance count.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
answers my call.
Clockwise.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
I think that was his HP.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counter.
That must have hurt. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly
2,
true.
4. 2. In.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. fighting wins. Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command.
Look for new north. 4.
A pack of wolves.
In.
The head.
Heads. Pay attention to this mechanic.
Try this.
On the 4 after. Ending north, alpha. There's a stack in the middle.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
By the way, you don't have to dodge long side. If you have sprint and if you from puddle, you can immediately sprint to 4 and you can make it. It's just after that knowing where the final safe spot is. Yeah, no worries. Oh yeah, 1 second.
When we move to that first, like, called safe quadrant for dash 2 and 3, try to
Yeah.
stay closer middle.
Yeah,
so
it
you
makes it
can
a lot easier.
to get to your half side.
Yeah, correct.
Seraph, do you want me to take the far spread every time? Or the unsafe spread? Or do you not care?
I was muted that whole time. No. The issue I'm having is flipping RMMR, R1, R2, but I'm getting... I feel confident that I'm going to succeed more often than fail now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm ready. I just had to reset it real quick.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind
Yeah, this
answers
is
my
fucked.
call.
Let's reset this. Okay, are you repping Millennial Decay? The rate where we decide to?
Yeah, the raid right before the knockback mechanics. I'm pretty sure he's repping the double tank cluster that leads into raid wide before that.
Okay. Yeah. I've been watching 3 Team Pulse and it just seems kind of inconsistent. That's all I'm mentioning.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Counter.
can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
1, 2, 1, 3, I mean. 3. Out. That's my fault.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Yeah, that's my fault. Sorry. I got disoriented on res.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Out.
I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my
Counter.
call.
They must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly
Good
true!
part. 4. Out.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Not bad.
We're still ahead of schedule,
Not bad.
47.2.
But we've scarcely begun.
Other side.
This looks on the right. Got 2 healers on this side. Sapphire is strong.
Probably a soft spec problem. Everybody was probably standing on each other. Oh, what's wrong, Cookie? Oh, he's so fairy tale. That's funny. If that happens again, I would just suggest like wiggling or soft spreading them while you're waiting to get each other.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my
Counter.
call.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying
Good
true.
fire. Fire. Out. Out.
Okay.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Okay.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Yellow.
fighting wins. Still you stand. How delightful.
Up for new node.
The earth is mine to command.
New north 4.
A pack of wolves.
For it's over. Well, maybe not. Touch. Out. Watch dragons. Out.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Okay.
Do a check. Yeah, I misrep. That's on me.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind
Block
answers
what?
my
I counter.
call.
Counter. Not worry about that now, guys. Focus on getting to peak 2.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true.
1, 3. 3. Out.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Yellow. Green. Yellow. Green. Yellow. Green go.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful!
Look for new north.
The earth is mine to command.
New north 2.
Pack of wolves!
Perfect.
Out. Watch
Watch for
heads.
dragon heads.
Try this!
Ending delta.
One after. One. Ending delta.
The challenger's down! This is the end!
I was trying to find a safe spot for me to go. We're not doing. It seemed like we were in our MMR. If it was Delta, Sapphire should have been around.
Actually, A should be just under A.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said it was taken. Cookie and Cal would be by the D marker, and Cassius would be by the C. One person has to sprint into the third, after the third creep goes off into the unsafe zone. Or was unsafe zone, rather.
I could have went
That's
to
okay.
one. I just didn't see it fast enough. It's on me.
Let's begin, shall we?
Okay, he's not here.
Challenge to defeat the wolf in his own lair.
I was trying to find a spot to go to, but I was a bit late on it.
Loki says he's ready.
I'll be more aware next time. That's on me.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Out.
There. I wonder if you can keep
Out.
up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Go for it. Two. In.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Green. Yellow. Yellow? Yellow needs to pop. Sapphire. Green just pop as soon as the magic falling part falls off. I was gonna say, maybe let's still wait for the magic falling.
I pop by itself.
Oh, it popped by itself.
Yeah.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Out.
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around? Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
3, 1, 3. In.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Green. Yellow. Yellow.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful!
I knew no.
The earth is mine to command!
Two north 4.
A pack of wolves!
Rotate.
In. In. Watch
your
head.
dragon heads. Take Buster.
Try this!
Two.
Ending Delta.
Yep.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
In partner.
Happened that pool. Cassius was on the wrong side. He needed to be at C. He was closer to 1.
You mean Sapphire's in the wrong spot?
No, Cassius was on the wrong side.
How am I supposed to be at C? That's
Looking
impossible. We're looking
in.
at the boss.
Yeah, looking in. He should be. Cassie should be on the left.
I should be
guys wanna do it
right
that
up
way?
the cookie, but Gabi went to my spot and then I
No,
tried
Cassius
to.
is group 2, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking in. It's me and RMMR. It's me and Sapphire on the right.
Okay. Okay, Cassius was on the right side then.
It was supposed to spread between Delta and 2. So Cookie was Delta. I was trying to be next to Cookie,
Let's just
but
use
then
walkers,
ended up
so
going all the way to the left.
is this not right? Because me and Elle have been coming here every time. Looking at the boss.
Yeah, it's left facing boss, right? Yeah, you were right so far. No, we were in the 2 marker. So I should have gone to Delta, Cookie right next to me, and then Sapphire next to 2.
Oh,
and
that's-
Gab in between. We're doing in the safe spot.
Oh,
you
look,
guys are
yeah,
doing-
yeah, because we do the other one looking at New North, right? And that's why our spreads are like that. Yeah,
I can't do
Yeah.
that.
we're looking at New North doing spreads. That's why. But yeah,
I'm looking
me and
at the
Sapphire should
safe.
be on the left, and Cookie and Cassius should be on the right.
Okay. We have it sorted out now. Honestly, Cookie, you and Cap can probably just go straight to D and then use your eyeballs and spread yourselves. Since you're both melee and you're like closer to the middle.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
wonder if you can keep up.
And
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my
Counter.
call.
That must have hurt. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
3-1. 1. Out.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Out.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Counter.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
I'm assuming Sapphire hit trick cast in there.
She DC.
Oh, she paid.
Oh, she's back, she's back, she's back.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Need a second sapphire.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
In.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Counter.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
1-3. 3. Out.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Green. Yellow. Yellow. Oh, I did. Oh, my bad. I saw the fucking head drop down to like 0.9. Sorry.
Let's begin, shall we?
Does the yellow dragon head enrage early if we kill the green one?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf?
They haven't seemed.
Wait, what?
They haven't seemed to be. I don't feel like they enraged
Okay.
early. I think it's on a timer.
Killing green early cancels popping out. Okay, I see.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Oh,
I got that. I should actually be like not using the HP as a gauge.
It is as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
clockwise.
The challenger's down! Is this the end? The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around? Death must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying
Good
true.
far. Good. And
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Every Divas. Yellow go. Green go. Yellow go. Green go. Yellow go, watch HPs.
Bear my biting wings. understand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command.
Universe 2.
A pack of wolves.
Touch. In.
That's the hand.
Watch heads.
Big Buster.
Try this.
Ending data.
3.
Cardinal.
Cardinal.
Out.
Outspread.
Quads 2 minutes. É melhor abrir.
On my raid wide.
This has gone on long
3%.
enough. Victory is mine.
That was good though. My bad on the
How
last
many damage stones did we get? And deaths?
We had like 2 deaths and then 3 or 4 damage stones. Yeah, my bad on the last damage stone right before the 2 minutes.
Two damage downs and 2 deaths. And we're still at 4%. Okay.
Okay. We got it. I think everyone's good on the level. Honestly, it's like friction fences in Lulu. Like sometimes it's just unfortunate the server doesn't detect your heal versus right damage in the right order.
Okay, when you are.
I think it's just trying to sort out like, sometimes dying at the right one.
Can anyone stay later? We are currently past time. Do people want to go for a longer prog session? Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, we don't have time for this. We'll worry about it after. Do you want to end then? What was the mechanic name? Millennium something? Yeah, millennial. I mean, we only have 1 day left, and we still have all of P2 to go. So, Unless we
Maybe
get
for
extremely
P2.
consistent on P1, we won't see P2 that often.
To be fair, P2 seems a lot easier than P1.
Hmm?
P2 seems a lot easier than P1.
Yeah, but still.
Out they moved Balmont to a different data center. Wait, that can't be right. There's no way that's true.
What's true? What's true?
I think I'm looking at the menu and I'm not reading anything. I was looking to swap to Balmont, but can I just? Is it actually on a different data center? Am I on crack? We like couldn't party up. I think I'm insane.
Sapphire said,
It's 'cause
Balmung
you're
is
still
on
in this
Crystal.
party.
Okay.
It's because you're still in this party.
Well, I was looking for it at the old like switch between stuff on the server. It's been a minute.
Let's see.
Honestly, I didn't realize you could party up between them.
Ely, you coming perf? And Seraph, you coming to perf?
Yeah, hold on.
Those are questions. Bot doesn't say questions well.
Oh, I'm not allowed to visit Balmont? Can I go to Coral and then go to... How does that even work?
What are you trying to do?
I have a bunch of food because I have too much guild that I know what to do with.
Can't you just return to home now?
I'm trying to figure out a way to trade to Sapphire somehow. And menus are defeating me, I think is the issue.
Right click your
I'm on
character's
Aether
name.
Seraph.
That's great.
So is the food on your homeworld or where is it?
Elidu
It's on my
said,
character.
I'm still debating on going fifth because if we do, I feel like I'm going to troll on Pef. Sapphire said, IHAV to be on Aether to be in the party. XD. Elidu said, so I would rather keep going tomorrow with the static instead. Sapphire said, okay L.
That's fine, Al. We just really have to push really hard tomorrow because, again, tomorrow's our last
Elidu
day.
said, however, yeah, that.
Yeah. We just have to push really, really hard tomorrow.
We need to giga push tomorrow.
Mm-mm.
Today we got kinda P1 down.
Yeah.
There were like 2 super mechanics in this fight that we got stuck on for like
I
too
don't
long.
think
And
Moonlight's a super
P2, I heard it
mechanic.
was kinda free as long
Well, I
as you
mean,
learn
I
Tether's
guess I
Max.
don't mean like I just mean like the 2 mechanics that took us too long. Moonlight and then spinning in the circle dragons on Saturday. Like, both of those wasted.
I'm not gonna lie,
Well, not
the
wasted.
Athena phase one was harder than this fight. And I know like most of you have probably done P12S.
I've never done Athena.
never done
Animated
Athena?
emoji boo boo mad.
Athena was way harder to weak one prog.
Where are you, Sapphire?
Follow it then. If the majority of us wants to stick with the static for tomorrow, then yeah. Again, all we have to do is
Sapphire
giga push.
said, Sarg Limsa market board.
Thank you.
Also, if I sounded rude to anyone today, I apologize. I do
I'm
not.
PFING tonight regardless.
I see.
Elidu said, please tomorrow let's set everyone for extra hours.
Yeah.
Like, let's go until reset.
Yeah. I think going till
Like
Okay.
until the very last minute.
I don't think, I mean, you know, for what it's worth, I don't think anyone was rude. I definitely think Cookie probably took the 1 rep thing as like the wrong way, but
I mean, I by no means am not a great player, right? I'm not like the outstanding player in the group. So I just want to make sure that's like
I don't
I'm
know, man.
putting that out.
I think I don't think there's any ego. I know for sure I would not. Would not be nearly comfortable
DW,
with
I know him the
last
griefer.
thing. Oh, there your asses.
Oh, no.
Without your call out to
Oh
not.
no, Sapphire.
I was griefing all of yesterday, and I felt extremely bad about it.
I think the couple times we stopped and like either took like a 10-minute breather or like discussed the mechanic actually saved hours of prog, and we should have done that a lot earlier both times.
Yeah, but I was like,
And I griefed all of today.
no, you didn't. I was thinking like,
Plus the time we
surely-
lost because of me.
surely people are practicing how to read the mechanic each time we get pulled there. It just wasn't the case. They were relying way too heavily on callouts.
I had to like force myself to use the callouts. Like every other thing, I'm like using eyes, just because like processing words is hard. But I could not.
It's just gonna put you in a situation where you can't do the mechanic without the callout, and if the callout is ever like wrong
Most
or
times
late,
during the
Right.
run, I'm like speaking out loud
yeah.
at the same time.
I kinda was relying on callouts at first, but I noticed that they were delayed, so I started reading it myself. Sapphire said, first few pulls I use calls since I got a focus on health, my mitts, and then I just start reading it myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm disbanding party to enter PIF unless one of you guys are coming.
I'll go.
What party are you joining? Unless you want to put up a party.
Any?
Any? We're gonna have to learn PF strats.
The fake New North, like, first mechanic heads sounds awful.
Elidu said, well, him taking my leave for today.
Okay, Al. Have a good night.
We'll see ya tomorrow with full force. Animated emoji SWTHIDE.
Actually, I kind of
see.
think me spending brain power learning PF stress is just gonna make me worse for tomorrow.
Fair. Fair, that's fair.
But I'm gonna go review phase 2 a fuckload. So good luck, guys.
Have a good night.
If it's like, I mean,
Hmm?
it's all works, but I like really think if we can lock down phase 1 tomorrow morning, I don't think phase 2's bad.
Yeah, I don't.
Sapphire
Everything's
said,
so slow.
I'm
but
putting perf strats to ours. Only difference is going to be we have to do towers, tethers proper.
Yeah, that's fine.
good luck with PF, guys.
Thanks. Hey, so are you joining us?
Yeah, I'm just looking through the party finders because we're gonna have to post round strats.
I don't know what fairy bin is. Fairy bin millennial.
Well, I mean, join it and ask for one. Because it might just be what we're doing. If that makes sense.
There's a party under Aaronville Gleamer. That's P1 in Rage. You want to join that? They're missing a regen healer, 2 tanks, and a fizz range. Oh, never mind. They have a fizz range. Or melee. Never mind.
You can still join it. I don't mind just finding a different party.
Sapphire said, I put our perf up.
By the way, Sapphire, he saw I posted what people do for Fairy Bin.
Sapphire said, moved us to Nupe, they use Furring Bin Decay, on Enraged to P2.
Fine.
Rest is Paste Bin, so just go double check the Paste Bin for terrestrial.
Which
Alright.
mechanic is called?
I posted Fairy Bin and everything.
No, which mechanic is decay?
Decay is the clockwise or counterclockwise dragon head one.
Spinning.
Yeah.
With tether, tower.
No, it's not the Millennium.
It's Millennial Decay.
I see.
Decay is just easier and shorter to type.
I see. Same mechanic. They have such a strange way of doing it though.
We do or they do.
Yeah, I just have to make sure I'm used to what they do. They want everyone to arm's length surecast. But anyways.
I mean, that's JSUT a suggestion.
And they've ranged far. Okay, so they've ranged always far for this. There's so much extra movement there.
PFing. Wait, PF. Rally turns.
Sapphire said, "Oh wait, no, I see. Pastebin took 20 years to load, so I didn't see that they do actually require shortcasts for melee." Sapphire said, "Hizo, wanna try to fake melee?" Hizo is dead, unlucky emoji dead.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. What's up? What happened?
Sapphire.
Wanna
acid.
fake melee?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think at that point I would just play melee, right?
I mean, you could. There's a party with tank, region, melee open. Rest C filled.
It just sucked because my melee didn't get the book for M2, sorry, M7 here. It reset us tomorrow, so... Not midnight, rather.
We moving over or nah?
Probably not.
I mean, you guys are just good without me. I don't think it's super
It's fine.
helpful like learn PF strats. Or like everything's so different in our static.
Emoji dead. Okay, well, I'll move over to it then. Cav, if you wanna, it's under a dahlia.
I actually know them. They're currently in a call right now.
Is that bad? Ixt.
Not a bad thing.
Okay. IDK. You said it like it could be Monka to join or something LMFAO.
Not Monka that joined. They're great. They're decent players.
That's fair.
If you want to stay with them for free, probably rest up and wait for plan.
Just tell M I need calls and you can't leave animated emoji catch because I'm giga stupid. LMFAO.
I'm sure you can ask them. I'm in. Yeah, I'm in it. I'll probably do callouts.
Nah, I meant as your excuse to not talk.
Oh.
They filled emoji dead.
Fortunate. Good luck, Sapphire. Might just call it a night.
Fair.
Luck, Sapphire. Get some good prog. Get a lot of good practice.
Emoji dead.
Sorry.
Sleep well. We clear tomorrow emoji coping way.
Yeah, we clear. It's the mentality I hope everyone has.
Good night.
Where did I send y'all off to? Hmm. Let's raid Nat. We're doing M6 prog. Alright.